This is the football show, Premier League review, week 21, just gone. Going to be diving into it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, follow, like, and share. All the good stuff. It's another day. You know, we do some football, more football, less banter. That's what we on about. You know, make sure you smash that like and make sure you subscribe if you're new. We're on 63, 64 subscribers. I want to get to 100 subscribers very soon. Please, if you're watching for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. It's all good, it's all love, and it's good vibes, man. Shout out to everyone out there. If I'm just talking to you, Happy New Year. You know, is it too late to say that now? I don't know. I don't know. I say it every day if I want, man. You know, that's just what's up. So let's get into it. Let's get into it quickly. Premier League game day 21. Let's go into the fixture. Kicked off on a Friday. Villa taking on Leeds United. I ended 2-1. Villa winning. Villa played well. I think the fans got behind them as well. They got an early goal through what's his name again? The winger. I can't remember his name. Um, Leon Bailey, yeah, me Bundia got the second one, and Patrick Bamford pulled one back for Leeds. I think he's been missing. I think he's been one of their better players, and he's been missing for a long time. And it's good to see him back. Then there is and then we go on to the Saturday big game at Old Trafford. City, Manchester United. That game, that's one of the most controversial games this season so far. I think Rashford is still on side as we speak. It's just a shocking decision from the referees. United played what they were supposed to do against City, sat back, looking to play on the counter. City managed to get a goal after a very poor first half. They don't look in the first half. They didn't look like they were, because when City get on, when they are on the job, you know the way they play. But that day they just look off, and they got the goal. To Grealish came on, got the goal, and and something happened. And it's funny when fans, me as a fan, I support Tottenham. I will never take another decision, see a decision that's not right, and say, "Oh well, by the way, it's the luck," or the player was intelligent, and most of the platforms are Manchester United platforms. Most of them didn't want to talk. Some people touched on it a little bit and saying, "Ah, yeah, it was offside." But most people didn't want to talk about it. They just wanted to say, yeah, oh yeah, but City got this goal the other time, but City got this goal. No. Stop that, man. Stop that, man. Talk about the game that you're looking at, what you're saying, address that. Forget about City got this offside is so obvious, man. It's unbelievable. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that don't look right. That don't look right at all. And one of the referees came on, spokesman for the referee, and he explained it. And he said the referee on the pitch was behind play, so he was looking at the distance. He thought uh, Rashford was I think he thought Rashford was level with one of the with the City defender, and the linesman didn't catch it as well for some reason. The linesman didn't see it as well, and he said something that was really surprising. He said it's subjective, and he said anything subjective, VAR can intervene. So what's VAR there for then? If they can't look at the monitor and say, this guy is offside, although he didn't touch the ball, he made a run towards the ball. He was about to kick the ball, and all of a sudden he pulled out, and that affected every City player, at least the defensive side of things. It affected the defenders, affected the keepers as well. The defenders were slowing down, waiting for the referee to blow the whistle, and all of a sudden, um, you know, Fernandez came from nowhere and scored the goal. I think The decision was just shocking, man. To be honest, it was shocking. And I think if they were going to giving that decision, I think every single team in the Premier League should do that. The striker runs off onside, on offside. The second midfielder runs behind him, and as soon as the striker runs towards the ball, he should leave it and let the player running in behind him to shoot. Because the decision was just shocking. It was ridiculous, man. In the Premier League with the money involved and everything, and the world is watching. That's a big, massive game. And for them just to say, it's like, yeah, it's subjective to the on-field referee. That's what VAR is brought in to do, to make corrections to situations like that. And it was shocking. Fair do City, they could still have rallied back and they considered another goal towards the end of the season, but towards the end of the game. But it was shocking, man. If that was a club fighting relegation, that goal could send them down. And it was shocking. I don't know how referees could give that as a goal. It was just incredible. It was like watching something from the Sunday League. It was unbelievable, man. And I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Wolves, West Ham as well. Wolves winning by a goal to the West Ham, still struggling. I think David Moyes needs put dance with the goal there. I think David Moyes needs to find a way for these players to gel. I think they said they are looking into bringing Rafael Benitez to replace him. I don't know. Maybe it's all paper talk. And then we go on to Forest. That's Leicester struggling as well. Forest winning by 2-0. And Forest are struggling. Brendan Johnston scored the 2 goals. Young player, very, very good. Scored the 2 goals. And Leicester struggling. I don't know what's going on there with Leicester. Brighton, Liverpool. This is a score that most people predicted. Brighton just dragged them all around, played them off the park. Brighton are a good side, man. They're playing even more beautiful now. They're scoring a lot of goals and they're passing. There's always seems to be players around the ball. They do little triangles. And what's his name? Danny Welbeck scored a cracking goal, man. Flicked over a defender. And, but, Liverpool going through a rebuild for sure. You can tell. I've seen this with Tottenham as well. They can't do what they used to do before. Still playing a high line. But, they're getting ripped up in midfield as well. Everton are struggling as well. 2-1 Southampton going there to win. I had a feeling about this result, and I think I got the predictions right. That Southampton were going to win. And they got their late goal from James Ward-Prowse with a free kick to give them the victory. Everton are struggling. They've backed the manager, but I think they don't keep him. If they don't start winning soon, I think he's going to be sacked eventually. They won't want to play with their Premier League status. Brentford, Bournemouth, that one ended 2-0 to Brentford. Brentford, I knew they were going to win that. Bournemouth going through a bad patch. I think they might be going down, to be honest. And Brentford, they're a steady team. Everybody knows what they're doing. Well coached. And we're going to Chelsea, Crystal Palace. This was a surprise. I thought Palace were going to get something after Chelsea's couple of games, but they pulled a victory out. I think it was Harvard that scored the goal. Is he a striker? Is he a midfielder? That's a question. But it pops up with the goal anyway, and they deserve. I think they just about deserve the Newcastle pounded Fulham. The stadium were rocking. I think Newcastle is going to be a very difficult place to go for any team. They're going to be behind them. They are aiming for that top four. I think they're in third now, and they got that victory. I think they're in fourth now. I think or third. I'm not sure, but they got that victory to. Who scored the goal again? I can't remember who scored the goal. Just check. To Alexander Isak. Yeah, Alexander Isak got the goal. And they just about shaded it. There was something that happened during that game when they give Mitrovic a penalty. He took the penalty, and they asked him to retake it, and I don't know what happened. I think it was, I don't know. I was watching a match of the day, and did he retake it or did he? Or I don't know. I can't remember what happened, but I need to find out what happened in that game. Tottenham Arsenal, poor result for Tottenham Arsenal. Confident, played really well, dominated as normal. The stats don't point to that. Tottenham had more shots on target. They had more. I think they had more possession as well in that game, and it's unbelievable when you look at it. I think they had more possession. You can see possession: Tottenham 51, Arsenal 49%. So all this stuff about Arsenal battered Tottenham, I don't know where that came from. Really, pass rate as well. Tottenham 4-6-1, Arsenal 4-5-6. Everything points to Tottenham in terms of I don't know. I think it's I don't know. Man, to be honest. But the key thing is the result at the end of the day, and that's what I always tell people: don't believe the stats sometimes. The stats can be deceiving, and you can't read too much into stats. I think that was just fine margins in that game. Tottenham had scored the chances they had. Arsenal created maybe one. They scored from two. They had another one saved by Lloris. I think that was the only clear cut chances they had. And yeah, Tottenham is a rebuilding job. Summer, that's what I'm looking at. And hopefully we get the defenders that we want in the summer, and then we can go on. And that's just the way it is. So that's the review. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Premier League, the football show, week 21, EPL review. And yeah, that's how we do it. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, please subscribe. I really, really appreciate every single person that's subscribed. Really, really don't know how much I really, really appreciate it. And we're looking to get to 100 subscribers ASAP. We got more content coming as well. Make sure you follow, like, and share. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching and stay safe.